I need to like take a moment. I am feeling very overwhelmed right now. All right, let's see what we're working with today with the candle advent calendar. Day 2. Oh, interesting. Panjori lychee. Ooh. I feel like this smells like grapefruit. It's good. It's fruity. Loving these little candles. I just put them in our kitchen and it smells up that room so nicely. We have our Nespresso advent calendar, which I'm the most excited about because I did not sleep very well last night. So I'm ready for a coffee. All right, we got day 2. Okay, we have another little espresso pod. So I think I need to go get milk because most of these I'm assuming are gonna be like the 2-ounce espresso pods versus like the full cups of coffee. And typically I just drink a full cup of coffee, the 8-ounce ones that Nespresso makes. I'm excited though because then I can try some like latte recipes with the actual like small cups of espresso. So maybe we'll go get milk today. I'm not badass enough to just like brew an espresso shot and take it. So I will be having a full cup of coffee today and we will get milk and make like a yummy latte later this week. I'm gonna make some coffee and then we can chat about the day. We're gonna do a full like more in-depth work day working from home. This is gonna be a busy one. I'm gonna grab a coffee and then we'll chat. Caffeine is secured. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Today is going to have a little bit more of a theme to it than yesterday. I think yesterday was just kind of like a tidbits of my entire day, but today I thought it would be interesting to walk through a day in my life working a remote 9 to 5 while also like trying to balance fitness goals and then YouTube. So like right now I'm doing a video every day for 12 days. But I also have a full-time job, and so I'm really having to like schedule out my day, plan ahead, and just like make sure that I'm time blocking wherever possible to like get everything done. I'll probably go into like a little bit more detail about kind of my current job right now and then my career path. It definitely has not been a linear one, but I have been working remote for like a tech marketing agency for about 3 years. I lost my job during COVID and I was in the fitness industry, and so I honestly just like Googled remote jobs near me and found this opportunity, and it has like blossomed into something that I could not even imagine. Like the growth opportunities have been amazing and it's just been such a blessing to be able to work from home. Like I just never thought that would be my life, if that makes sense. Like when I say that I come from the fitness industry, like I was working 2 to 3 jobs at a time. So like I managed a gym. Like normal working hours in the fitness industry are odd, but like for me it was like 10 to 7 because I would coach an evening class at 7, but I was like not making ends meet. And so I got a part-time job coaching Orange Theory, and then I would do that in the mornings a couple of times a week. And so yeah, my days were absolutely insane. Like most of them were 12 plus hour days. And so I tried to remind myself that like even on my hardest days in this job, I'm still home, and that is such a blessing. And so I definitely do not take that for granted. Like I know a lot of you guys watching this probably have long commutes or like don't love going into the office every day if you have to. And so trust me, I am like very, very grateful for this job. But it can be a lot, especially because like I mentioned, I'm so grateful for the growth opportunities, but anytime you're like growing in a company, it typically means more responsibility. And so yeah, it's just been kind of a hectic past year. Honestly, I've taken on a team lead role and I'm training for a manager position. And so there's just a lot going on in my like work life, but I also am really passionate about making sure that I have things going on in my life outside of my 9 to 5. You will hear me preach this all the time, but work-life balance is the most important thing to me. Having flexibility with my work is more precious than gold to me. Like, yes, money is great, but I would rather make less money and have more of that work-life balance. So in busy seasons like right now, I really have to like make an effort to find that work-life balance, because like my days are busy and that's just like how it is. But in the mornings and in the evenings, I can really make sure that I'm like taking care of my mental health and making sure that I'm doing my best to compartmentalize and really find that balance and like lean into the little things outside of my day-to-day, if that makes sense. So that's gonna be kind of what today is. It's gonna be a busy day. Like I said, we're doing Vlogmas, and so I have to finish editing yesterday's video. I have to start editing this one. And then tonight I am going to a workout class at 5:30. And then after the workout class, me and my friend are gonna go grab a drink at a brewery because her dad's throwing like a company holiday party or something. And so it's gonna be a jam-packed day. So like typically I would edit after I work out in the evening, but that's gonna be crunched. So I'm gonna try to like edit this video on my lunch break. I don't know, we're gonna see how it goes. I am gonna drink this and then I'll kind of like time block and plan out my day. But that's kind of like the broad overview. But a couple of non-negotiables for me, and I'm not perfect at this like at all, but movement and like going to a workout class, or if I can't make it to a workout class, like going on a long walk at the end of the workday or like on my lunch break is key for me. And I feel like when I'm stressed, and I don't know if you can relate to this, like if I feel so busy and have like feel like I have so much to do, my fitness routine is the first thing that goes out the window. I'll be like, oh, I'm so busy at work, I can't make a 5:30 p.m. class, when in reality I can make an hour-long class, and then if I really need to, I can come home after the class and like finish whatever I was working on, probably with a more clear head. But I don't know, it's just like the first thing that I'm like, I don't need to do it, which is so weird because I come from a fitness background, and so I hate that about myself, but it's just the truth. And so I have to really make it a priority and like sign up for these classes in advance. I basically have to treat it like an appointment with myself so that I go and don't cancel or make an excuse or whatever it may be, because it's so easy to like be like, I don't have time for that, but we do. We usually have time, so it's just about making the time and like prioritizing it. So I'm already booked for that class at 5:30. I'm meeting a friend there, so she's holding me accountable, and then we're gonna grab a drink. And then tonight it'll probably be a late night, honestly, just because I don't think I'm gonna have a ton of time to edit during the day. It's 7:15 right now. I try to be at my desk and like starting my day, at least like starting to plan my day around 8. And so I'm gonna take the next 45 minutes for myself. If you've seen some of my other work from home videos, you may have heard this, but I always like to do something in the morning for myself before I clock in for someone else. And I feel like that just keeps me grounded and like level-headed. I feel like it can just be so exhausting whenever you feel like you're constantly grinding and working for somebody else, you know, and you're not like taking care of yourself. And so doing something for myself in the morning can look like a lot of different things. This morning it's just gonna be relaxing, enjoying this candle, which by the way, you guys, this candle smells so good. I don't know if that's focused, but if you are looking for a quality candle for like a gift exchange or something, this is the most beautiful, first of all, beautiful little candle holder, but smells amazing. It smells just like a tree. I know some people probably think gifting candles is basic, but I love receiving candles, especially when they're in like beautiful jars. Like I think that is such a good gift. So highly recommend that candle. But yes, this morning I will just be sitting enjoying this candle, probably watch like a YouTube video, and then start to kind of plan out my day. But good morning, I'm happy you're here. I hope that you enjoy this video. We're on Vlogmas Day 2, we're just chugging right along. Vlogmas Day 1 is posted, so go watch that after this one if you have not already. But yeah, we're gonna have a great day. Okay, so this happens all the time where I like say, I'm gonna do like a to-do list, I'm gonna block out all of this time on my calendar, right when I get to my desk in the morning, and then like an emergency meeting pops up. So that basically happened today, and I was stuck on an hour-long call, and so I have done no day planning, no like focus work. I've gotten no progress on any of my projects, and it's 10 a.m. and I'm starving, and so now I'm gonna make breakfast. And so yeah, that's just kind of like a typical day, honestly. I would love to say that mornings were chill and I always like planned out my day and it always went accordingly, but that just like reality 80% of the time does not happen. And so today is one of those days. So I am gonna make a quick breakfast. I have 30 minutes until my next call. And then I think I have like an hour. And so I'm hoping to like map out my day a little bit better then. And I just need to like list out my top 3 to 4 priorities, and I think I will feel better and then knock them out as quickly as possible. I don't like to write out literally every single thing that I have to do because I feel like it makes me feel overwhelmed. And so I will do like top 3 to 4 non-negotiables, and then if time permits, I will add more to the list. So that's kind of my plan. The morning did not go as expected. Also, I'm still in my PJs because Zoom live. So I'm gonna make breakfast and eat super quick before my next call. I basically make the same exact breakfast every single day. I'm obsessed with it. I will show you. Key component of the breakfast is some sort of potato, and I'm loving these like crispy round hash browns. I eat them in the air fryer, and they're just so good, like restaurant quality, I'm telling you. Like estimated serving, 11 pieces, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. I am a savory breakfast person through and through. Like I cannot do a sweet breakfast or really anything sweet first thing in the morning, honestly. Like I love eggs, bacon, hash browns, toast. Like that's more my jam for sure. July 22nd. Going to say hi to the vlog. VLOGMAS Day 2.
Hello.
What tickets did you just get?
Oh, Sebastian Maniscalco.
He's a comedian. You should watch his Netflix special. Okay, do your best impression of him.
No, I cannot.
Wait, okay.
Do him justice.
Oh, I feel like I could do him justice. Let me think of a line. Aren't you? Oh God, this is so embarrassing.
Girl from
Aren't you embarrassed? What?
You sound like the woman from Sopranos.
Sopranos? Hey, I'll take it. The mother of all seasonings. I sound like the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Aren't you embarrassed? I can't do it. I don't know how he does it. And then when he like whispers, I die. What do you mean? What do you mean? Something like that. Sriracha. Most important thing. This is basically my breakfast every single morning. Very simple, very delicious. All of the process stocks are on track to be completed by tomorrow. Ideally, the trainings will get scheduled before the end of the year, but at the very minimum, all of the process stocks will be rolled out. I just don't know with the holidays if we're gonna get all the trainings on the books, but we're in a really good spot there. That's the update from my side. Awesome. You guys, I'm feeling so stressed and anxious. We're gonna have a real chat in the car because I feel all over the place right now. Okay, the lighting is probably just not gonna be the best for this clip because it's getting dark, but I need to like take a moment. I am feeling very overwhelmed right now. I told you at the beginning of this video like it was gonna be a busy day. I knew that. But I just like didn't accomplish anything, I feel like. Also need to start driving to the gym like right now because there's probably gonna be traffic and running late stresses me out. I hate to bring like anxious, overwhelmed energy to the video, but I mean, honestly, this is just the reality sometimes whenever you feel like you have a lot of things going on. I think the last thing you guys would have seen was me making my lunch. I typically will do a smoothie or like a salad kit for lunch because I just don't like to take the time to cook and I just like a really quick, easy meal. Also, I typically work out in the afternoon, and so I don't love like a super heavy lunch. So I think that was the last thing I filmed. Basically after that, I was just heads down, but I feel like it was just doing things that got added to my plate today, and so I didn't really accomplish anything that I set out to accomplish for today. As I told you, I like to list out like my top 3 to 4 priorities. Well, I literally accomplished 1 out of the 4, but I know that I did other things today. And so I don't know, I think I'm just being hard on myself because I fully had the intention of like having a really productive, like planned out work from home day, and you guys, that just like wasn't today. And if I'm being honest, that's not a lot of days. And so I don't really know why I went into this video thinking that today was randomly going to be different because I was filming, because it just isn't. And so I'd love to sit here and say that, yeah, I start my day, I write out my tasks, I check them all off by the end of the day, and it's like very zipped up and perfect, and that just cannot be farther from the truth. I had like 4 things that I set out to get done today. I accomplished 1 of them because things just kept popping up, and I'm not complaining about it. Like, that's just how it happens. Like, you know, in your job, like sometimes things just happen that you can't foresee or prepare for, and so it just gets you off track. I feel like I barely really showed you my day because it was literally just at my computer trying to get my head screwed on straight and like trying to figure it out for myself. The beauty of Vlogmas is that I can't like scratch this video. I'm not gonna pretend that I had this really productive day when in fact I just didn't. I feel like this was one of those work from home days where it was average, I got by, we made it through, and I am just trying to take the smallest wins today. Like the fact that I am going to the gym right now and doing my workout, even though I have a lot on my mind and a lot on my plate, I'm really proud of myself because health is a priority, and like this is something that's important to me. And so this is a win. The fact that I'm even going to the gym right now is a win. I get to hang out with one of my friends, which is also a win. I feel like I don't prioritize time spent with friends much during the week just because I'm so in my own world. I'm proud that I'm doing that too, and we get to spend some quality time together. Before I logged off today, I did basically already schedule my to-do list for tomorrow, so I have a note of exactly what I want to do right when I log in the morning. I'm going to try to log in a little bit earlier tomorrow morning to just get some of these smaller little tasks out of the way that I didn't get to today. And I think that will make me feel better when I start my day tomorrow. I also didn't really take a lunch break today, and so I didn't have time to edit or schedule Vlogmas Day 1. So I need to do that like tonight because it has to go up tomorrow for December 1st, which I cannot believe is already December 1st. That's insane. I think it's important and kind of eye-opening to me that whenever you actually do want to improve and like pursue a side hustle or like a side business or whatever it may be, like you really do have to make the time in your day, especially if you work a full-time job. Like you're never just gonna find the time in the day. And I think that is not something I really realized when I got into YouTube. Like I really thought like, oh, I'll be able to be consistent and you know, it's not gonna take that much time. I'll just film, edit, post. Like it sounds so simple, but the act of actually doing it, especially because I want to put out like something good, it definitely was eye-opening for me, just like really the effort that goes into it. Improving any sort of side hustle, business, or whatever it may be, it's gonna take a time investment, and it's not just gonna like, you're not just gonna find the time in your day. Like it really is about making time, and I wasn't the best at like making the time today, I guess. Like I probably could have woken up a little earlier, spent more time editing my video earlier. I think I just assumed I would have time around lunchtime, but anyway, I'm kind of just rambling. But my point is that just like I scheduled this workout class for 5:30, I need to like make appointments with myself to like edit my video and like actually make that a non-negotiable like time block on my calendar, either before or after work, on like set days. I think that will help me feel a little less overwhelmed. Obviously Vlogmas is a little different because I might just have to be editing every day, but I don't know. These are the inner workings of my mind right now. I'm really curious what you guys do for work. I got a lot of really great feedback. A lot of you commented and even reached out to me over on Instagram from watching I posted a vlog about the Sunday scaries and like tackling the Sunday scaries, getting ready for corporate week. And then I posted another one similar to this one where it's just like a day in my life, you know, balancing all of the things. And you guys seem to really relate to these. And so it makes me feel good to get those comments and like have people reaching out like, oh my gosh, you know, I feel the same way. Like this is overwhelming for me. Like, I'm struggling too, because I sometimes feel like you're alone and that everyone else has their life together, especially when we only see highlight reels on social media. Sometimes I'm like, how do these girls have enough hours in the day to do all the things they're doing? But we have to remind ourselves that it's just highlight reels. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna go now. Take some deep breaths, listen to some good music. I'm feeling some Taylor Swift, get my mind right for this workout. Everything's gonna get done. Everything's gonna be okay. That's my mantra.